Good day, friends. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Dr. Paul Ezekiel. Welcome to my platform. Okay. Some days ago, we spoke about EMEKA coming to grant an interview and said a lot of things. And I came here to speak about it. And like I rarely said, when I hear from the wife, I'll come to speak. I heard from the wife, and unfortunately, I heard from the son. Unfortunately, I'm going to tell you why I said unfortunately, because that boy was not supposed to be there in the interview. See, when your father and your mother, they are having issues, you don't take sides. If you take sides, means that I have wisdom. That's the truth. My parents, sometimes they have issues and I always stay in the middle. If I'm going to correct my mom, I'll go to my mom and speak to my mom in private. If I'm going to talk to my dad, I'll go to my dad and speak to my dad in private. But coming to a national TV to speak about your father, that guy basically now, what about what the wife said, that EMEKA was sponsoring her? She was saying a lot of things there, and she spoke well. And I believe her. When EMEKA spoke, I believe him. When the wife also spoke, I believe her. Okay, I was not there. I'm not their marriage counselor. I'm not their godfather. I'm not their parents. I'm not of none of that. My brother EMEKA, I've always said it. I go talk truth at all the time. If for any reason you raise your hand on your wife, man, Oga, you are wrong. Oga, you are very, very wrong. Okay, like I've said it severally, on no circumstances go make you raise hand on your wife. Okay, but they asked the wife some questions, and the wife was calm and collected in that interview. I don't know how many of you that have watched it, but I don't totally believe her. Not because she's a woman. Not because she's a woman. You know, the men will be tempted to believe the men. The women will be tempted to believe the women. Now, I don't believe her, not because of her, she's a woman, but because she came with her son. She came with her son. Bringing that boy to an interview means that she get plan. Yeah, means that she get plan. But whatever it is, if they're separating, let them separate peacefully. EMEKA has moved on. The wife has moved on. I'm coming to talk to that boy. I've said it. Wisdom is the principal thing. So you go school will be wisdom. There are things, if you're a man, a young guy, there are things you will never understand until you get married and start having children. There were some things my father was doing then and was telling me then. I didn't understand them until I got married and started having kids. Now I understand them. As a lady, there are things you'll never understand about womanhood until you get married, get pregnant, have children, start passing through the process. That's when you appreciate your mother more. Some ladies, now when they enter theater, come out, the labor room come out, they respect their mama. It happens. Now, there are things. That guy was not supposed to speak to his father or speak about his father in that format, no matter what. The wife was supposed to come and do the interview and go. Bringing that guy there shows that guy no get wisdom. That guy, they never trained that guy. I'm telling you guys the truth too. Now, sometimes first sons always tend to always support their mom. I'm a first son. First daughters always tend to support their dad. But when it comes to issues like this, you're supposed to remain neutral. You're not supposed to support left or support right. You're supposed to be in the area of peace between your father and your mother. Coming to a national interview to say that you hate your father. EMEKA Ikebo onye Igbo, unye onye Igbo, that boy onye Igbo, that boy yenwere akọ n'uche. Azube ya azu yet. No be to the carry iPhone they plate hell. Oboro na mama Togo na mama eto. Oboro nega university na mama eto. Akọ n'uche. Wisdom is a principal thing. When your parents, I'm also using this to talk to the youth on my platform. Whenever your parents are having issues in your house, when you come generally, don't support anybody. Don't support anybody. You can go to your father privately and tell him, Daddy, look at where you went wrong. That's what I do. I do that. You can go to your mom privately and say, Mom, this is what you do. But coming to the public, where billions of people are watching, to publicly disown your father. Now, when you begin born children, you can understand things. This boy never know what they do himself. I'm not saying this because he's a guy. But if you watched him, you hear what he said now. Okay, what do you want from your father? He said nothing. He never start life. Now, when life starts, you go know say you need your papa. You will not say there are things that happen in a family. You allow husband and wife to go and settle themselves. They know they put mouth for husband and wife matter. They know they put mouth for husband and wife matter. Because when they go settle, they go use you settle. So tell me, what if your parents settle tomorrow? What if your father and your mother, they come back tomorrow? Anything brings them tomorrow. How will your father look at you? See, I said, this guy don't cast. This is not to the 21st century. That's why I said, wisdom is the principal thing. What that boy is supposed to do is that boy is not supposed to come to that interview. That's why I don't trust what the wife said. For the wife to come to that interview with the son, shows she's prepared. Why will you go with the son? First son of a man. You brought him to the public space to embarrass a man. And you think you are building him up well. Tomorrow that guy go marry. That mommy's boy, well done. issue. Mommy's boy, well done. Whenever your parents are having issues, stay in between. Whenever husband and wife are having issues, especially as a child, because they can settle tomorrow. The wound can heal tomorrow. But whoever you spoke against, you always remember say you hate your papa. When you spoke about the voice note, I heard the voice note. The father said you are trying to bemail him. That means you were working with your mother in that marriage. No, sometimes when mothers want to deal with the father, they will pass through the children. It always happen. I know what I'm saying. I have parents. I know parents. I have my own kids. Sometimes when the mothers want to touch the father, they will pass through the children. You did something. And I make it say, go and buy yourself now. Go and buy yourself now. You think you and your mother can bemail me. Listen to that thing very well. So in this particular case, I will advise EMEKA to move on. The wife to move on. But that boy, he needs to go back to school and learn. And learn how to be a human being. Because that guy, he never starts. When you get family, when you begin get family, you begin understand. I don't know what he was saying. When you begin get family, you begin understand what he was saying. And just imagine tomorrow, you and your wife get problem. Your first son takes side with your wife. How will you feel? I'm not saying this to say that it is right. Like I said, EMEKA, if you did that thing, raise a hand on the woman, bam, bam, there, at all. But this boy, God go help him.